What's shaking and baking, all you hip cool cats? My name is Kit, and welcome one and all to Chicago Reacts. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that ring bell notification. That way all of you are made aware when we upload new content upon our YouTube channel. And today, we have ourselves a fun video to react to check out. It's from none other than the great, the legendary Brandon Herrera. But hey, before we can start with our video, for all the videos that we react to here at Chicago Reacts, please support the original content creators. Now, I know all you hip cool cats are going to do the right thing by this channel, but also do right things by the original content creators. A lot of time, effort, and energy is made into making these awesome videos for us to enjoy. So support the original content creators. I mean, come on. I don't need to tell you this, but I will anyways, because I know sometimes we got new people who check out our channel. You guys spread the good word, but we also want to help spread the good word about the content creators too, because they do some great stuff and they deserve the love. So be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the ring bell notification. Do that for Chicago Reacts. Do that for the original content creators. And keep your heads on a swivel. Keep on winning. And today, we're checking out totally unhinged, cursed gun images. So if you have sensitive eyes, look away, but please be sure to keep on playing the video, because we need the views and help us grow our YouTube channel up. But now let's go ahead and do what we always do. Grab a tasty snack, grab a tasty beverage, and let's get ready to play this video in a 3, a 2, a 1.
What a terrible day to have eyes. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to another episode of Cursed Gun Images. Haven't had one of these in a while. Oh no. Yeah, this is the segment where you guys find some of the most heinous shit from all over the internet, whether it be photos of guns, bubba guns, whatever. You send them over to me, and then I break them down and respond to them. It's actually been a while since we've done one of these videos, and you guys have not stopped sending me content for this. So we have some particularly bad ones this episode, so cheers to that. Got me some liquid courage.
Good.
And with that, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Let's start out with some of my favorites. Police seizures. Not like police having a seizure. Guns seized by police.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's to quote the great Apu from the episode of Simpsons where Nelson was having an out-of-body experience doing and Bart, well, he was, I guess, having a seizure or an out-of-body experience at the Quickie Mart. To quote Apu, this is very bad for business.
Little different. How about this one from the Daly City Police Department? This looks like a completely home-built submachine gun.
Oh man. That's funny. That's funny. That's beautiful. Well, I mean, it's not beautiful. It's funny beautiful. There. Don't use my words against me, internet.
It says they conducted a traffic stop on March 14th, 2023. The driver, a 34-year-old male out of San Francisco, of fucking course. Homie was California dreamin'. Had a warrant for his arrest and was in possession of an Uzi-style zip gun. I hate that they called it Uzi-style, because this is an Uzi, that is a MAC-10. It's not a fucking Uzi, but that's just my tism, I guess. Ammunition, drug...
I think Brandon got triggered. No pun intended.
Paraphernalia and a controlled substance. Let's guess what that was. He was booked into San Mateo County Jail on several felony charges. I love that next to it is a homemade pistol magazine that very clearly does not go to this weapon. I just want to know if this fucking thing works, dude. It's even got a threaded barrel with a thread pitch that does not look like it takes any sort of gun accessory, so I'm just real fucking curious on this one. Direct to oil filter thread. I don't know if anybody's made this joke so far, but I've begun to affectionately refer to this one as the Crack 10. Let's be honest, it was...
Yeah. It could... it could work, or you could call it the Method 9. Come on, quit throwing your tomatoes. Stop it. It was funny. Somebody laughed. Somebody laughed in the chat.
Too easy. This next one is courtesy of the Placer County Sheriff Department. Now, you guys might remember from a previous episode, we did talk about the Smith & Methson, a completely home-built I guess technically a gun. Don't do drugs, kids. And if you do, no heroin or meth. That seriously fuck you up. The internet coined this one the Smith & Matheson, but this next one I feel like fits the bill a little better. This one looks like an actual Smith & Wesson handgun that has been just absolutely all fucked with an erector.
Whoa! How does that even... You know what? Probably whoever was using it would do robberies at night and make it seem like it's that they have an actual functioning weapon or something like that, but I mean, ugh. Even, hey, gotta add my 40K humor here. Even the orc boys wouldn't know how to make that thing work.
Set. Because clearly every shitty street 9mm handgun needs an optic rail on the top. Because, you know, if you attach a red dot to something, the bullet's going to go where the dot goes. No matter how much of a 20-degree angle it happens to be sitting at. So depending on the distance, you're going to be assassinating the shit out of the dirt in front of whatever you're trying to hit. On top of that, I love the modified AR-15 grip that he's got right up there in the front. Which, as it turns out, is a vertical grip on a pistol. That's illegal. I believe that becomes an NFA item, like an AOW, as soon as you do that. So now, on top of whatever crime you committed against, Samuel Colt and John Moses Browning by making a pistol this ugly, you've also committed a literal felony, which adds to the charges of possession of whatever the hell substance you were on while you were making this. Now, this next one may not be from a police seizure, but it is from a gold mine of cursed gun images. I'm referring to, of course, boomer Facebook groups. And on top,
a buddy of mine said he could still mill my slide for an optic, but this was his first time doing it. Should we go deeper, or is this a good height? And does anyone have templates for the holes?
Top of that, it's in New Jersey. A buddy of mine said he can mill my slide for an optic, but this is his first time doing it. Should we go deeper, or is this a good height? And does anyone have
I am not a gunsmith expert. I am okay. That's why we listen to Brandon or Scott. This is definitely out of my expertise. But this don't look good. This not good. Not good at all. That is my analysis. If we have any gunsmithing experts in here, in the chat, share with the audience in further detail why this is bad.
Templates for the holes? Should you go deeper? Yeah, probably. Just go ahead and mill the rest of that slide away, because it's garbage. You can throw it in the trash now. I know some of you watching this aren't quite old enough to understand this premise, but when your buddy says he can do it cheaper, that is rarely a good choice.
It's a bad idea.
Buy once, cry once, when you can just buy this and cry for the entire duration of your ownership. See, the thing about a mill is it's kind of like one of those magic monkey's paws, right? It's going to do exactly what you tell it to do. So if you have no idea what to ask it to do, good luck, have fun. I would bet $30 this gentleman still tried to weld a Picatinny rail to that. Now, I'm gonna have to prepare you for these next couple. You see, there weren't stuff that was originally sent in, they were just stuff that I happened to find on Gunbroker. I have a crippling gun buying addiction, you guys know this by now. And by utter happenstance, sometimes you come across some heinous shit. Such as this next one, the STG-44 at home. You know what's scarier than all these sketchy girth guns? Being unprotected online. The average person has a ton of personal information available online, even just through Google. Turns out, there's a ton of people out there that profit off of selling your information. Spammers, telemarketers, robocallers, pretty much everybody except the people you want having your information. Like those hot singles in my area that the internet keeps telling me about.
It's not real, buddy. I'm so sorry. Stay focused on your square. Hit the gym, drink water, keep your head on a swivel, and keep on winning. Winning. Wendy and the other single ladies, they're not into you. They're on their OFP. So you gotta stay focused on your square.
Don't fall for it. But the reason I'm talking about all of this is because this video is brought to you by Aura. Aura will identify data brokers that are exposing your information and then automatically submit opt-out requests on your behalf. They'll even opt you out of stuff like junk mail and telemarketing lists. And you can use my link down below in the description and in the pinned comment, which is aura.com/Brandon. When you do that, you can get 2 weeks for free and see how many data brokers are out there selling your information. But Aura's got a bunch of other cool stuff. They've got a VPN, password manager, and real-time credit and identity theft monitoring. any kind of internet security thing you can think of wrapped into one convenient app. So go ahead, use my link or the QR code on the screen, try it out for yourself. See how
Very
your
good.
personal information is being sold out there on cyberspace. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring the video. Back to Cursed Gun Images.
That is rather frightening.
What a terrible day to have eyes. So what's funny about this is if you zoom out, it actually doesn't look too bad. Kind of like an unrestored classic car or that Ford you almost took home from the bar the other night. But if you look...
Just remember. She's a 4. Just, hey, sometimes you can't win them all.
Look into this. Oh, God. Okay. I should have to tell you, this is not an STG-44. This is like an HK clone. So this is a C93 Sporter. So think about like a roller lock, like a G3 or a Setme or something like that, but in 5.56. This gentleman mocked it up to look like an STG-44 by absolutely Hulk smashing what's probably an actual STG-44 handguard onto this fucking thing. Like the barrel assembly actually looks fairly legit. Like that gas block, front sight block, that all looks like real STG-44, the handguard and everything. It looks like the front assembly. It belongs to an STG. Just looks like he took all those components from an STG-44, took a C93 and just went, now Kith, with a hammer. There was a hammer involved.
Well, hey, so long as it was done with gentle love and care, why not? Just don't hammer too hard. That's what she said.
I hate this the more I look at it. I think that's the top. Oh my God. Okay, I seriously did just notice that. That's the top of like an AK rear sight block. Let me find something real quick. Might be a little hard to see because of the Zenitco furniture I've got on this one, but it looks like a rear sight block of the AK right here, welded onto the top of it.
Whoa!
And then just like a lookalike STG-44 stock on the rear. Something relating to an STG-44 grip panel on the pistol grip there. This is a C93 that identifies as a Sturmgewehr and has had several platform-affirming surgeries since then to that. Of course, this is an abomination, but I don't blame the guy for wanting an STG-44. We actually just finished the rebuild on our STG-44, and we're probably going to be doing a video on that fairly soon. So if you guys want to see me do a full breakdown on a real World War II German STG-44, go ahead and subscribe. YouTube has a habit of unsubscribing a lot of people from the channel. So if you want to make sure you stay up to date on the new videos that we do, go ahead and double check real quick and go ahead and hit that notification bell while you're there. And you know what? If you're feeling frisky, leave a like. Either way, thank you for your service.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is happening to a lot of content creators. So just a little inside baseball for all you lovely people. You want to double check and triple check that you are still subscribed to your favorite content creator, be it a React channel or maybe a weapons channel like Brandon. It's impacting a lot of content creators, and there's nothing anybody can do. Believe you me, if the content creators could all make sure that doesn't happen, it'd be the best feeling in the world. So unfortunately, the ball is in your court, all you hip cool cats. So keep your heads on a swivel and double check and triple check that you're still subscribed to your favorite YouTube content creator. And hey, make sure you throw some love to Chicago Reacts too. Okay. And until then, I want you to keep on winning.
But that's not the only horrible mismatch I found on Gunbroker. Feast your eyes on the P-50 Star Wars prop gun blaster. If you ever wondered what happens when you mesh together the Sadaev PPS-43-52 submachine gun,
I felt sad watching that video. Just right there, seeing that picture, that made me feel sad.
with the Keltec P-50. I sure as fuck haven't. But that's why we have people like this gentleman who dare to dream. And by that I mean literally just sell the top half of a Keltec P-50 zip tied to a PPS-43-52. And I'm not gonna lie. Is this stupid non-functional? Yeah. Does it look kind of dope?
Yeah.
All right, guilty. Yeah, it does.
It does.
It pulls off the Star Wars prop look pretty good. So, you know what? I'm going to give it a pass. I'm just hoping these were spare parts and there weren't two perfectly functional guns that were sacrificed for this thing. On to the next cursed gunbroker find. Do you like trench shotguns? I don't know why I said that, kind of like, do you like Huey Lewis in the news?
See that you've been practicing your Patrick Bateman. Well done, Brandon. Well done indeed. But I must ask you, have you perfected The Sigma. Ooh. Have you perfected that one? Let us know.
Of course you do. Everybody likes trench shotguns. Then why wouldn't you want this custom Winchester Model 1887 20-inch 12-gauge pistol grip pump shotgun from 1919?
What could possibly go wrong? So much could go wrong if you use that. So much could possibly go wrong.
It survived 104 years just to be bubbaed and put on Gunbroker. I kind of heard that Sarah McLachlan commercial, you know, in the arms of an angel, like playing in the background when I first fucking saw this. For just however the fuck much this weapon is selling for, you can take home a trench shotgun and put the actual stock back on it. Now moving on to something that you guys have sent me a ton, actually. To Ukraine! Everybody likes cranks. Cranks are fucking rad. Everybody likes belt feds. Belt feds are even more rad. Well, let's not get carried away. Belt feds are really rad. What if you had a belt fed crank? Well, this crazy Ivan seems to have figured that out. This is from a TikTok that you guys have sent me just clips of nonstop for like the last 2 weeks. Pretty much as soon as this came out.
How does that work?
My inbox is flooded with this. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is a joke. There are so many people that are sending me this, like, look at this belt-fed 7.62x54R Krinkov. Even in part of the video itself, like, he pans over and his buddy, like, just shows he took the bolt carrier group and recoil spring and shit out. Like, he just shoved a PKM belt through this thing and slammed the top cover down. It's funny to see, like, so many, like, terminally online motherfuckers that play too much Call of Duty. They're like, whoa, he found a belt-fed attachment.
If it's in a book, it's gotta be real. If it's on television, it's gotta be real. If it's in the newspaper, it's gotta be real. If it's on the internet, it's gotta be real. Folks, sometimes people put stuff out there to trick people. You gotta keep your heads on a swivel. Drink water.
For his AK. If you want a belt-fed AK in 7.62x54R, I got good news for you. It's the PKM. It's about as close as you're gonna get. Which, by the way, was also made by Mikhail Kalashnikov, if you didn't know. Fun fact of the day.
Now we know.
Of Ukraine, this next one is not from there. Looks like it could be, though, and I think that's what it was originally posted as when I first saw it. Introducing the riser to end all risers, which looks like it's attached to like an MG42/MG3. This is the kind of riser that you use for a red dot if you're one of those Camino cloners from Star Wars. And looking at it closer, I think he's actually got like a PEC unit in front of that, like an IR laser unit. But judging by the kit of his friend and the fact that they're, assaulting a fairly, industrial looking building, and based on the fact that this looks, 3D printed as hell and really jank, kind of thing that wouldn't survive MG42 recoil, I'm assuming this is airsoft. If I'm not correct, and this is actually real from Ukraine, first of all, I'm sorry, and second of all, Ukraine is down bad, worse than I thought. Pretty sure it's fucking tape around the base, actually. But I saw this on Twitter, and I fucking love that place because the first thing that I saw as a response was this picture. Mankind was not ready for the internet.
Incorrect. We were. The internet was not ready for mankind.
The only thing that would make this better is if this was actually combat footage. You post this epic assault on a compound defending your homeland and just to get memed on Twitter with a fucking mirrored crab claw Photoshop. 2023, man, it's a hell of a place. Next up, we have one that I've actually...
Hey, to quote that scene from Tim Burton's Batman, the first one, starring, obviously the first Batman, where the Joker, Jack Nicholson, starring him, when he's reading the newspaper about the bat. 2023 might be crazy, but 2024 is just looking at that newspaper, puts it down and says, wait till they get a load of me.
Actually wanted to give a shout out to for a minute now. We just haven't done one of these in a while. So you guys remember on a very old episode, we talked about the lever action AK looking mock-up, right? Something about the Soviet John Wayne kind of look. Is it a meme? Absolutely. But you know what we say here? Don't let your dreams be memes. Make your memes come true.
Yes.
We have this guy on Instagram, Missile Peludo, who actually made a lever action AK from a Saiga-style unconverted AK. I saw this original part before I saw any of the rest of it, and I thought, like, oh, okay, well, you made, like, a functional, like, lever-looking thing on the bottom of a Saiga. That's pretty cool, but, like, it doesn't actually work the gun, right? And then I saw in a later video, it actually fucking works. It looks like he's got a string on the very back of that lever there.
What?
Pulling through the back of the bolt carrier. That's pulling the bolt carrier back to cycle the gun. which is kind of fucking neat. I'm not gonna lie. Is it the sturdiest setup? I don't know. Does it work? It appears to. I just hope he welded up the gas port. That'd be a little uncomfortable to be shooting that gun, and then as it's cycling, that lever is just whipping back and forth at Mach fuck. Is the concept cursed as hell? Probably. But at the same time, AK Smith to AK Smith, hats off to you, sir.
Okay, we got to see the results, what happens. Safety is important, folks. Safety is fundamentally important.
Sometimes in the sake of fun, you have to stop asking why and start asking, why not? Until you get to this.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking, why? It's like a 3D printed mag there.
Looks like that weapon drank the Grimace milkshake. Which, by the way, did anyone try that? You know, I mean, I didn't want to because it looked fattening and gross, and, you know, I just don't like anything with Grimace associated. For some reason, I always got the heebie-jeebies looking at Grimace. But, yeah, hey, what was your experience drinking the milkshake? Type in the comment section below.
And it looks like a parts kit, an AK parts kit that was very crudely welded together, where the rivets were supposed to be. On top of being, you know, brightly colored and rusty as shit, and apparently painted at one point. Oh, bonus points for the tactical hose clamp up front with that painted green weapon light. It's not even a weapon light, it's like a pocket flashlight. Steel casing is a charging handle, not altogether cursed, just in this exact setup. It adds to the flair. I love that the dust cover also has very obvious welds on the top of it too, where he tried to probably weld an optic rail or something like that, like a pick rail. Yeah, okay, that was a pretty good reminder of why sometimes we ask why and not why not. As a little bit of a bonus, you guys might remember that me and Cody went down to Nashville recently. Hung out with a couple of cool cops who did some cool things and saved some lives. And with that in mind, I present to you the ultimate unstoppable force meets immovable object. I present to you the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 with an LVPO on it. I feel like I just fucking divided by 0.
What?
You don't get that joke? Stay innocent. Those last couple guns weren't too bad. I feel like we blew our load too early, so to
That's what she said.
speak. I'm sure you guys can sympathize. I feel like we showed all the really cursed guns right up front. There's no way at the very end we could top it with, oh, I don't have a lot going on. Well, thank you guys for tuning in on another episode of Cursed Gun Images. If you have your own suggestions, be sure to send them in. But if you'd like to watch some of the other episodes of Cursed Gun Images to make sure that you're not sending in a duplicate, we've got the playlist down below, where you can watch Cursed Gun Images to your heart's content. We got a lot of cool content coming up. We got a Darwin Awards video coming up, some cool range stuff I've been waiting to show you guys. Super excited for it. So be sure to subscribe. And as always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Great video.
These were actually stuff that I just happened to find while looking on Gunbroker because I'm a crippling gun addict. Oh, crippling gun addict? That sounds terrible. I'm not a crippling gun addict. I don't cripple people.
Unless they deserve it. Or are asking for it. Wow, great video from Brandon Herrera. Please be sure to support his channel. Double check and triple check that you're still subscribed to his channel. Double check and triple check. Double check and triple check that you're still subscribed to us here at Chicago Reacts. Cursed gun images. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're scary, sometimes they're depressing. But hey, we're all there together, enjoying them as one big group of friends, and we can enjoy it and then cry about it later. But nonetheless, great content from Brandon Herrera. Looking forward to more of his content in the future. And of course, hey, look, wearing one of his fancy t-shirts. It's very comfortable. I made a promise many moons ago that I would get one of these, and I did. And you know what? It's awesome. It's comfortable. It's perfect. All right? If you're going to be a hip, cool cat, I don't know. I'm going to say 10 out of 10. It's a life-changing shirt. Just like 10 out of 10. This was a life-changing, totally unhinged Cursed Gun Images video. So, as always, keep your heads on a swivel, keep on winning, and I'll see all of you hip, cool cats on the flip side. Take care. Outstanding work again for Brandon Herrera, and all the best. I am up out of here.